same as everybody else's. It was a dull game, wasn't it? It was a boring game. I don't like to use that word. My granddaughter comes home and says boring. We give her a bit of stick. But I thought it was dead. I thought the pitch was dead. I thought the supporters were dead, and I thought the players were dead as well. And so all of a sudden they've come here and wanted to compete. They had a big old team that they were lumping it forward our way, and we were lumping it forward their way. There was no real quality in the game, and to be honest with you, they had the better chances for sure. Feels like a loss, but it wasn't. And it's now these lads have, we're hoping that this is a punch on the nose for them, and we come out fighting, and that's what we've got to do, because none of these lads have come out not to play well, but we didn't get any part of our game that's got us top of the league going. We didn't get any part of that game, and that was why it was, the supporters couldn't quite get behind them. They tried a couple of times, but there wasn't enough going on out on the pitch. So I suppose where a manager earns his money, we've got to keep them top of the league, and we've got to make sure that we see it right through to the end. And I'm not a shrinking violet, that's for sure. So they know exactly what I think and what we're going to be doing about it.
Was it just, do you think it maybe just a game too far? I mean, you've had a lot of Saturday, Tuesdays.
Yeah, you can say that, but I suppose they have as well. They came and had a game plan that worked. Their plan worked better for them than ours did for us. So no, we can't use that as an excuse, because if they're going to talk about being leggy or anything like that, which is what they look like, then we're not going to get where we want to get. So today it was a little bit mental, and it was a little bit, the game was just a poor game, I'm afraid. So I apologise to everyone that paid money to come and watch that, but we've seen some good games, and hopefully we can turn this group around.
I mean, it's not complacency, is it? I mean, they're not the sort of group who are going to turn up and think, I haven't gone to Tranmere and think, well, this one's okay.
No, I'll tell you what sort of group they are. If I tell them the truth, they'll take it to heart, and that's why I've got to tell them the truth, because they will react to it. They couldn't today. I was trying very hard to get them going, to make something happen for them. And maybe our best two chances came at the end, and Asa had a chance and Billy had a chance, but it's too late then. We was doing. There wasn't any part of our game that went well, so we got to make sure that we. It's not quite go back to the drawing board, but because we will get it right, and this group will. So it's just a matter of telling them the truth, and they'll react to it.
Please, now that you have got a week between now and Eastleigh to sort of maybe revitalise it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it gives us a bit of time to do that. Any weekends that they might have had off will be cancelled, of course, because it's not about being physically tired. It's about being mentally tired sometimes. So I'll get them in, but we'll do some things that liven them up mentally, and at the same time trying to. Obviously, all teams are going to try and save their players' legs at this stage when you're playing Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday. But I thought mentally we were dead, because you're not tired in the first 10 minutes, and we were poor in the first, right through the game, but we was poor as poor in the first 10 as we was in the last 10. So it's a mental state, and I've got to use all my experience to turn it around.
But you have to say, to give Gateshead some credit, they gave you as many problems going forward as any team has done all season.
Yeah, no, they did. They got two lads up front that were lively, the one quick one, and Bowman's, their two gave us more trouble than our two gave them on the day. And I've told them that. Our midfield was too open. We couldn't find a pass for love nor money. And we rode our luck a couple of times with, them mishitting the shot. At the end, the header that we just cleared off the line, and they hit the post. So, that's how it happens. But football's football, isn't it? You can't be happy all the time.
you have to hope it's a blip, don't you? Really, you have to hope that this is just a one-off.
Well, it was always, it was always going to come, wasn't it? I mean, bloody hell, you ain't going to go 50 games undefeated, are you? You know, well, actually, we are still undefeated. It's amazing, isn't it? It does feel like a loss. No, we'll be all right, and it will to and fro a little bit for a little while, and it'll be who hangs in there the longest, and we'll see what happens.